everybody. Welcome to your reading from 22nd April to 2nd May. Now, this is going to cover this period, and make sure you look at your sun, moon, and rising. I'm going to first start with the reading for the collective, and let's see what's coming forward for each of the 12 zodiac sign. How are the energies for the collective? Give me a heads up, please. There is this energy of Queen of Earth. I'm going to pull the cards and then place them. There's the energy of Five of Earth. Give me a little more spirit. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon in the meanwhile, you guys. That greatly helps to update you when I'm uploading a video here for you. And pardon me about the sounds in the background. We are not in lockdown here, so there are a few cars moving by. All right. So from the spirit, we have Unfinished Symphony. Then we have Blessed. And then we have By the Book. What do we have? Okay, I feel like now this message is for the collective, and I feel like everybody here who's present and listening to this message, they need to make time for the people who are there around you. And you also, the Queen of Earth, I kind of feel like you need to bring a sense of balance in your present moment. And whatever this is you're working with, there needs to be a more stable approach, a more grounded approach to that. And you may be coming across a lot of people or situations in the present time. Extremely sorry about that. Yeah, the sound in the background. So I feel like whatever this is that's unfinished between you and your person or a situation could be preventing you from moving on or moving to the energy of 10 of Earth completely. But I also feel like you are getting there. You may be working towards it and you are getting there. There's also some kind of financial security meant to come your way. This could be some past good efforts you put in and it's giving you rewards now, because from the spirit, the card of 10 of Earth is supplemented with the card of Blessed. And I feel like whatever this is you worked on in the past is going to give you some great rewards in the coming times. For some of you, it may happen within this period. For others of you, this may happen a little beyond this period, or you may already know where you're headed. With the Five of Earth, I still feel like though you are not in the lack, you still have some fears surrounding money, and you could be going by everything that's around you, and you could be going back by what is around you and the way it is supposed to be done. But sometimes just breaking the pattern or not going by the book, I kind of feel like saying not going by the book is going to help you come to a position where you could be a pioneer in some field, or you could be making groundbreaking achievements. There could be a breakthrough. The cards that I have here, very surprising now, I'm going to tell you. The number on the cards are 10, this is a 22, this is number 11, and this is a number 2. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. If it makes any sense to you, number 10 is talking about a sense of completion, but here it's saying unfinished symphony, and it's not happening yet for you. The completion hasn't come. And number 22 and 11 in numerology are master numbers. They talk about something really big. And now not everybody is, or most of the people who are born under the master number 11, 12, I'm sorry, 11, 22 and 33, or this could be their life path number. They are here amongst us to achieve something big, or create or establish something big. Number 11s are very intuitive. Number 22s are master builders. Number 33, they are very, very creative. Now, these people, when it says on in the card by the book, they do not like to go by the book. They work mostly from the intuition. And supplementing this card, we have Two of Pentacles. I feel like intuition could be at its peak within this period. Also, the reading that's going out, it's for 22nd, another master number, to the 2nd of May. It may have some significance here. So basically, what I'm feeling here is that if you choose to go by your intuition and work on whatever this is you have on your mind, it could be with regards to job, work, profession, career, going according to your intuition or breaking away from the usual may help. And that may even help you come out of the situation or the problem or the fear surrounding money. And I also feel like this is not going to give you immediate results, so don't lean on this immediately, or don't expect it to give you that boom phase in life right now. But definitely whatever ideas you get at this point in time are going to make you want to think in a different direction, something that's not a pattern, that's something that you've not been following in the past, something that's not heard or seen of or often practiced around you. So that's kind of like a breakthrough for me. Okay, now we're going to move to the sign of Aries. Guys, please make sure you hit the refresh. I'm so sorry. You hit the like, subscribe button for me, and hit the bell notification icon around that too. You'll get notified when I am sending out a video. We already have two cards that have popped out. From the Spirit, we have the card of All That Glitters. There is Higher Power, and I feel like taking one more. There is the card of Mending. Let me go forward and see what's coming up for the sign of Aries. For Aries, please, for the period of 22nd of April to 2nd of May. Feel like I need to take this one. There is this one. And there is the card of Ace of Water. What do we have for you, Aries? Aries, I feel like you're in for a big surprise. There is definitely some surprise or some opportunity coming your way. This could be long awaited or something you have been preparing yourself in the background for. But this is looking really, really unique and fabulous to me by the look of the energies in the cards. And I also feel you have the Myra's touch at this time. Everything you set your heart to, and it's very amazing. You see the card from the Spirit is All That Glitters, and there's this heap of gold. There is this energy coming from the Spirit, the messages and the intuition. It's coming from the Spirit. And here, the King of Earth does talk about the Myra's touch, how apt this is. So these are not the cards that I've just pulled up randomly. This is what the message is coming to you from Spirit. And they're also saying whatever opportunities are coming to you around this time, accept them, because you may want to exercise your free will and caution here. Do not just go by what I'm saying. Do research a bit about who's coming your way and what they want to offer to you. But I also feel like there is this sense that something big is coming to you from the higher side. So this could be a gift from the Spirit, or this could be what the Spirit wants you to work on and upon. And this is also going to help you establish yourself and your work, or something you've been wanting to, a cause or an event very close to your heart. It's going to help you establish that in the long run. Look what a wonderful card follows the card of the Higher Power. There's the Three of Fire. This card talks about Three of Fire as the Three of Wands energy. This talks about abundance and things looking very good. And you also need to have a little bit of patience here, Aries, if I haven't already told you about that. Because there is something here that requires your time and attention, and it is going to pay off in the long run. Either you do not trust it, or you've had some discussions with your friends or those around you, and you kind of feel like you're unsure if you want to go ahead with that or not. But This phase of the month of April is going to make you definitely think about long-term plans. With the card of mending, with the card of mending, I also feel a lot of people you've left behind in the past. You could be wanting to go towards them, or they could be wanting to come back into your life. But I see a more spiritual understanding coming between you and them. And I also see a relationship happening for you. This could be a water sign being very excited or enthusiastic about you. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This may also be a Libra with the judgment energy. And whatever this was between you and a relationship, this may be a romantic relationship, it may not be. This could even be between you and your best friend or you and your companion. But I feel like if the things were unresolved in the past, now was the time when it could surface and once again, and the two of you could be talking towards making things better. That's what I have for you for this phase, Aries. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button for me. I hugely appreciate you being here. And now, moving on to the sign of Taurus. Hi, Taurans. Welcome to your reading for the period 22nd April to 2nd of May. And in this reading, I'm going to be covering each and every aspect of life as and how I get the messages from the Spirit for you. I'm going to share them here. And please, may I request you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. And there are two bell notification icons. So the one on the top gets you notified when I'm uploading videos of different kind that may help you in your sign. Make sure also you look at your sun, moon, and rising, Taurus. That gives you a clearer picture. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Someone asked me if this is according to Vedic astrology or Western astrology. Well, whatever you feel drawn to, it is for you. But Vedic or Western, look at all your signs and the messages are going to resonate for however the sign is placed in your horoscope. From the Spirit, you get the card of To Be Fair. Another card from the Tarot and Angel deck is the card of the Lovers. Then there's the card of Serendipity. There's also the card of Four of Water. Then from the Spirit, you get Go the Distance and the Ten of Air from the Tarot and Angel deck. Let me take a closer look. I feel like, Taurus, there is somebody who wants to make a way back to you, or they could be thinking about coming back into your life. I don't see this person being very repentant about themselves or a past situation, though. Let me go a little deeper and see who this person is. Yeah, so this is a new person or somebody you've known, and I also feel like they have some feelings for you. They could be wanting to come towards you, and they could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe, may not be. But I feel like with the card of To Be Fair and the card of the Lovers, the card of To Be Fair is very much like the card of judgment, justice for me. So I feel like this person may be a little beyond what you have experienced in the past. So, but remember, if you see signs in them or around them that talk about some red flags being there, you might want to take off and not invest a lot of time in that and energy in there. With the card of Serendipity, you are definitely enjoying your own company. And you're also, I feel like sometimes you could be feeling a little bored. You may not want to exert, or in the past, you may have exerted a lot, and now you want to take some time off and help rebuild yourself. You could be doing that within this phase. You also are going to take the time off and think about a new direction or a new line of work or in a new method or modality or a field of action you might want to go towards. With the 10 of air, I feel like there is a difficult situation that's coming to an end for you. But there are going to be changes, and the changes may not be very pleasant. See, the thing about changes is that when you are in the midst of that energy, changes are not very, very pleasant. But once you have crossed that, you realize how much stronger you are and where you needed to be from where you were. So, change is the very essence of life, and we all have to pass through that. All right. Give me some more information about Taurus. Get the card of the hermit. All right. So the card of the hermit tells me that you are definitely taking this time off and thinking about what are your next steps going to be, where you're supposed to head in your life, because whatever you have to pick up, it's going to be long term, and I feel like it's going to take you some time to develop and hone that within you. Could be a project, it could be a deal, it could be a contract, it could be a training, it could be a course, it could be some educational situation where you are definitely looking to spend a while, spend some time, and grow there. But there are two things happening very strongly in this time frame for you. One is where you're healing from a past situation or a connection that has been playing on your mind, but now no more, and you're moving on from there. So thank you, Taurus. Moving on to the sign of Gemini. Hi, Gemini. This is your reading for the time 22nd of April to 2nd of May 2021. And in this reading, I'm going to be exploring all aspects of life and whatever messages I get for you. And please make sure you hit the subscribe and like button for me. That hugely helps to get your messages to you as and when I have uploaded them here. Let me go forward and bring you some more messages from a different deck. So from the spirit, we have the card of the yin, a change in the wind, and never-ending story. Numbers on the cards are 2, 12, and 37. If that has any significance for you. So if you add these numbers numerologically, there's a 2, 12 is 3, and 37 is number 1. 2, 3, 1. From the spirit, what we have for you is there's a 5 of fire, there's the card of the star, there's the card of the 6 of fire. I feel like, Gemini, you are coming in touch with your intuitive side yet again. You could be taking some more time to meditate or involving yourself in spiritual practices, especially around the new moon and full moon, to bring you in alignment with the cosmic intuitive energies. I feel like you're also looking to expand with a change in wind card. I feel like you're looking to expand, or there may be some opportunities that you didn't previously see, but you were hoping to be in the energy of, and now that could come to you within this time frame. I also feel like there is a bit of struggle still there to your sign, and you feel like the problems or the struggles just don't end. You have something on your mind, you have an idea on your mind, you have some things you want to work with, and but you feel like there's a bit of struggle before that can come to fruition. And with the card of 5 of fire, I feel like there are some things that are still bothering you. And 5 of fire is the 5 of wands energy. But I still feel like this could be avoided with the gift of intuition that's also coming to you within this time frame. I'm also feeling you might want to be a little aloof, or it would be better for you to not interact with a lot of people. They could find you very nosy, or your energy a little interfering. You may or may not be doing that. That's another case. But this is how the vibrations are for your sign right now. So not giving unsolicited advice is what the cards are saying to you. And I also feel like you could be coming up with some bright ideas about work, about family, about how to take yourself forward in life, and you may be wanting to work on them. And with the Six of Fire, which is the Six of Wands energy, there's definitely some kind of recognition or good reviews, feedbacks coming for work you've done in the past. So that's what I have for your sign for now, Gemini. Please make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button for me. I hugely appreciate each one of you here. And now moving on to the sign of Cancer. Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading for the time frame of 22nd April to 2nd of May. And in this reading, I'm going to be exploring the messages coming to you from the Spirit. Please make sure you look at your Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus and Jupiter as well, in case of relationship and work. So the first card that you have from the Spirit is the card of exchanging gifts, Cancer. There's also the card of Yin. Gemini just got that. And there's the card of clean it up. Let me go ahead and get you some more cards to see what messages are coming for your sign. All right, we have the card that popped out for you, Page of Air. Page of Air is the Page of Swords energy. Let me take some more cards and then I begin to speak for you. For Cancer, please. You have the card of High Priestess. You also get the card of Unity. Okay, so Cancerians, what I get from the Spirit is that there may be some kind of information coming towards you, and with exchange of gifts that may be very, very helpful to you, or you could be receiving this information just in time. But I'm sorry about the sound in the background. But this information may cause you to make some changes in your plans, Cancer. And I also feel with the card of Yin and the High Priestess right after one another, see the number on the card is 2, the card of Yin from the Spirit, and the number on the card High Priestess is also 2. So I feel like there is something to do with your intuitive abilities heightening or increasing a lot, or the information could also be coming to you from the Spirit or your departed ancestors. And this information is just what you need at this time, or it helps you, or it saves you in the nick of time, or this could save you from some kind of loss or problems in appearing in your relationship, or probably at work. But you're also being asked to listen to your intuition. You get the card of clean it up. Let me get you some more clarity there. All right, it's followed by the card of the devil, upright Cancerians. I feel like there has been a relationship in the past that has not yet or is not completely either out of that, or you haven't forgotten that completely. But now is the time, if you want to move forward in life, you need to get rid of this energy. And this could be some kind of a temptation you have often felt drawn to, or you keep thinking about this person off and on, or they could be trying to get in touch with you. There's also the card of unity here, and I feel like you need to get past that energy and seek more people who are like-minded and a bit more spiritual, because that is where I see you going in the coming times, Cancerians. With the card of High Priestess and Unity appearing together with the card of Eight of Wands energy, I definitely feel, Cancerians, that you have to patiently listen to your intuition and start working on that. I also see a lot of like-minded people coming towards you, and these could be from the same or similar spiritual organizations, or people who have similar spiritual views like your own. But there's a lot of match in the wavelength with the way you think, with the way the thoughts that they're on. And I also feel like you could be coming across your mentors, your gurus, or your ascended masters, probably in real life or by way of dreams or sleep awake state. But you're meeting a lot of like-minded people, and there may also be some kind of communication with them or coming together with them. Okay. You also get the card of the Fool. I feel like this is like a beginning for a new relationship, a healthy and very spiritual one. But this is looking good. What you need to get past is your temptation, or the temptation is definitely asking to be done away with from the spirit side, because it's keeping you in your head space, and it's not allowing you to see the bigger and the better deals that are about to happen for you in your life. So that's what I have for you for now, Cancerians. Thank you for watching, and please make sure you hit the like button for me. Also subscribe so that you get notified when I'm uploading a video here for you. Moving on to the sign of Leo. All right. Okay, so Leo, hi Leo, this is for the period of 22nd of April to 2nd of May, and these are your messages from the spirit side. I'm going to elaborate on them, but let me take you through some more messages, some more cards first. Cards that you have from the spirit are Orphaned, Treasure Island, Between Worlds. What's going on with you? From the Tarot and Angel Oracle deck, you have the card of Strength, the Three of Water, and there is the card of Knight of Air. I feel like, Leo, that you're feeling quite alienated from your situation, or you could be feeling a little disconnected and detached. Now, there is a number 11 here. Number 11 is a master number, and it is number 11 people. They're very intuitive, they're very creative. You could be living in your headspace right now. You may want to detach, and that's exactly what the spirits, guides, and angels are telling you. Now, in this deck, the card of strength is number 11, but in the Rider Waite deck, it is number 8. So, I kind of feel like you could be dealing with some harsh judgments, or you could be dealing with some um, people who may have circulated some rumors, or maybe trying to spread a bad word about you. This may be true for some of you Leos, not all of you. But I feel like, Leos, that this is also a time where you need to actually disconnect yourself from all the thoughts and ideas you have in your head about other people, because that's only keeping you tied down and mentally unhappy, emotionally unhappy. Okay. So, Leos, with the card of Treasure Island appearing here, I feel like you need to let go of the past and look at what's coming here for you. I also feel some beautiful new relationships surfacing for you, and you could be on the verge of meeting new people, or you may want to be a part of gathering. You may want to socialize like a Leo that you are. And the card of strength is also symbolizing the sign of Leo. So I feel like more loving and supportive new relationships are about to surface around you. There may also be some kind of a celebration, a small one. And I don't know if celebrations are happening anymore with people involved in them. I'm sorry. This could be an online meet you could become a part of, but you definitely feel like there is a need to have some fun. And Spirit agrees. I feel like with the card of Between Two Worlds, you may be feeling a lot of information or downloads are happening to you at this time, when you feel like your hands and feet. This is going to be true for, again, some of your Leos. You may be feeling as if you were talking to somebody who has already crossed over, who's dead, who's departed. You could be getting messages, you could be feeling as if you were just sleeping, now you're floating. But I feel like there is a lot of information coming to you from the astral realms, and you are going to hold a lot of information but not be able to use it until a few weeks from now, is what I'm seeing in the cards. I also feel like with the card of King of Air, you might want to go out and speak your mind. You might feel more confident than before. But this is also asking for you to meditate, because a lot of this information could be in your mental space. But if you try to just speak too much right now, you may not know the head or tail of what you're saying and where it is coming to you from. This might become a little difficult to explain to others if you are not, if you, especially if you're communicating with someone who does not know you that well. So you could be talking or channeling information that you have no idea where it came to you from. And right now you are a part of two worlds. Emotionally you are completely dissatisfied is what I'm seeing for you, Leo. And I also feel like you want to really step out and into a place where you feel you're emotionally nurtured, your heart space is a more beautiful one, and that you are less stressed about things than you are right now. But I feel like this is a very significant period for you, Leos, with regards to your spiritual growth and how you need to conduct yourself around people. So, this is what I have for your sign, Leos. Thank you for joining me right now. And make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button for me. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. And we're going to move forward to the sign of Virgo. Let's see what's coming up for the sign of Virgo. For Virgo, please, for the time frame 22nd to April to 2nd of May. I feel like I need to take this one. So from the spirit side, the cards that you have are building blocks, time to go, and mending. All right, let me take some more cards and then we are good to go. I feel like I need to take these three. There's the card of the Dreamer, there's the card of Two of Fire, there's the card of Ace of Fire. Virgos, I feel like whatever this is you've been wanting to work on, get going on, this may happen for you within this time frame of 22nd of April to 2nd of May. You could finally be taking that leap of faith or going towards. And the card number 0 is the card of the Fool, and in the Rider-Waite deck, and you may be wanting to start something new here. For a good time frame in the month of April, you have waited for your plans to come under execution or to finally get going. But this is the time in this month where you will actually allow the steps in the real world to take place to get your plan going. And with the card of time to go, Spirit is telling you, now this is from the Oracle deck, so Spirit is telling you, you need to finally take the steps here in the week or in the 10 days from 10th April to 2nd of, so this is from 22nd April to 2nd of May. So you need to take your steps forward in that direction. And with the card of Two of Fire, I feel like you're going to be very passionate about this plan and moving towards it. You have waited long enough. You have been in that state of limbo where you're not sure if you should go forward with that, if this plan is going to help you, or if this plan is going to pay off in the long run or not. But I also see new partnerships and contracts appearing for you with the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands energy. And the Spirit is advising you that you need to trust and continue to go forward. Now there's also the card of mending. Card of mending along with the King of Wands. I feel like there is a fire sign like Leo, Sagittarius, And Aries around you maybe may not be, but they could be trying to, or you could be trying to mend ways, or sorry, mend your relationship with them. But there is the double the fire energy here. So after two of fire, there's ace of fire. So I feel like there is some kind of new opportunity coming your way also, Virgos, for some of you. And I feel like whatever this was that made you bitter in the past, you need to get past that. You need to walk away from that, because the opportunity that's about to come towards you is definitely going to give you a way forward, and it's going to give you a career advancement as well. And you have the opportunity to take the reins of your life and direct the way you want to and wherever you want to go. So this is what I have for you for now, Virgos. Hope that you this helps. Yeah, I'm quite a bit. I'm fumbling in your reading. I feel like you are still not very sure as I'm recording this, but once you are in that energy, you will know that that is what you need to work towards. So thank you, Virgos, for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification icon for me. Do like the video, guys. Your likes help me a lot. Moving on to the sign of Libra. Okay. The card that we have for Libra is Go the Distance. Let me take some more cards. Then there is the card of Milk and Honey. Then there is the card of Round and Round. Alright, Libra, let me take some more cards for you, and then we get going. So Libra, this is for the period of 22nd of April to 2nd of May. I'm going to be covering next 10 days, so you have a heads up about the energy in the coming times. For Libra, please. For Libra. Yeah, we have one card for you. That's the Four of Water. That's the card of the World. That's the card of King of Earth. What do we have for Libra? So Libra, I feel like now is the time when the spirit is telling you whatever you've been working on and feeling completely tired or exhausted about. Sometimes you have some doubts around whatever this is that's consumed a lot of your time and energy. Sometimes you feel like taking a back seat or not doing anything any further, but spirit is telling you keep going, keep going. There are a lot of possibilities around you, so you are just an inch away from achieving that sense of having that sense of reward or that sense of achievement with you. But spirit is telling you now is not the time to take a back seat. Keep going, keep going. You have come so far, Libra, from wherever you were, but now you are even going further. So there is growth and opportunity coming your way. I also feel with the card of Milk and Honey, and there's the card of the World. You have been working very hard and your rewards are coming to you now. With the Ace of Pentacles, this could mean, now this is not the card that talks about collaboration, but I feel like there may be some very significant or influential people looking at you, wanting to work with you or wanting your idea, your opinion. Maybe they want you to review their product, they want you to review their service, they could even want you to give, it's something you are doing, something you are working with, or something you're maybe talking about. Probably it's got to do with your speech, the way you present things. Your charisma is so amazing this time that the moment you speak to somebody about something, they feel convinced or influenced. It's like casting a spell or being under a charm. But this is what other people would like to approach you for within this period. So whatever you say easily goes down their heart, and this could make you their new favorite person in life. Again, we have the card here of the card of Six of Pentacles after the card of the World. I feel like Libra, I'm going to take one more card for this. Wow. I feel like Libra that you have done some work very well, and now is the time for rewards to come towards you with the milk and honey, the card of the World, and the Six of Pentacles showing up here like this. And with the card of Round and Round and the King of Cups, I feel like there's also some relationship for some of you Libras out there. There's a relationship that keeps coming back in your life. It just keeps circling in your life. Or you might want to go back to this person. You're unable to forget this person. This person could be a very good looking person. There's even a water sign showing up here in your reading very strongly. I'm going to take all the signs that I see. But I see a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I also see earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini showing up very strongly in your reading, who either you're not completely able to get over or they're not able to do that with you. But remember, with the King of Earth showing here, I feel like there could be a time that you may like to go back to this person, or they might like to come back to you, and or they could make a strong approach to be known to you, or to show up around you and make it seem as if, or make themselves appear, um, like, hey, look at me, I'm here. They might be trying to do that. But what we have for you from the spirit is that there may even be a past lover coming back into your life, or you could be wanting to go back into someone's life. But there's definitely a stronger relationship on the horizon for you, Libra. I don't know how many of you Libras are looking at relationships here, but I definitely feel like a strong relationship. And this could be a relationship that either you were not able to get over, or they were not able to get over with you. That's what I'm seeing here for you. A relationship theme and a reward is coming your way very, very strongly. Basically, you are a magnet for abundance. You are a magnet for a lot of you're attracting a lot of people. You're very attractive, Libra. So that's what I have for you for now. And please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon next to that. If you haven't liked it already, please do. So moving on to the sign of Scorpio. Hi Scorpios, welcome to your reading for the time frame of 22nd April to 2nd of May. So let's see what's coming forward for your sign, Scorpios. I feel like I need to take this card. Going to put the rest back in. That is the card of co-create. Wonderful. What are the other messages for the sign of Scorpio, please? There is the card of exchanging gifts. I think Cancer got this. Another water sign got this, yeah. And there's the card of message in a bottle. Wow. Let's see some more messages that are here for you from the tarot. There's the card of Ace of Fire. There's the card of the Dreamer. There is the card of Ten of Air. I feel like Scorpios, you could be asked to chip in with your ideas or with your efforts, or something that you need to allow or conjointly do with somebody, like in a collaboration or a partnership. And I also feel like there are times or ways ahead that talk about new exciting career opportunities, and this may have the ability to change your life for the better, and you're being asked to participate in that. It's not just going to happen for you on its own. You will have to participate in that, and that's how life is going to look much better for you than where you are right now, Scorpios. With the card of exchanging gifts and the card of dreamer, I feel like knowingly or unknowingly, You could very well be in contact with the spirit world, and we know how intuitive the Scorpios are. So, this is not a surprise to me, and intuitively, you may be already in the energy that's going to make you take a leap of faith towards where you want to go. Do you see this young man? He's very young and he doesn't know what lies ahead, but he's ready to step into this portal and go forward and see. He is only hoping the world to be a better one over there. And because we are seeing it from a perspective that's not available to him, we see that indeed it's a better one. There are unicorns, there are fairies, there are angels, there are butterflies. So that signifies a unrealistic or a dreamlike state for me. But I also feel like you could be receiving a lot of this information, or creative gifts is also what I'm receiving. Maybe you want to pen down something, maybe you want to sing, your creative side becomes better, but this is happening for you in this time frame. Some of you Scorpios may even be looking to travel. May you could be booking your tickets to go somewhere, or you could be thinking about traveling also. With a card of message in a bottle, Scorpio, I feel like you may hear from somebody who lives quite at a distance from you, or has been distant emotionally or physically. Any of these or all of these. But I feel like, yes, there could be a person or a friend coming back in your life also, or somebody you haven't heard from in a long time, maybe showing up around you, and you could want to get in touch with them as well. I also feel like a difficult situation is coming to an end for you with a 10 of swords or a 10 of air energy. Sometimes you Scorpios feel like, oh, it's just too much of a burden. I don't know how long I can bear it. But with the card of the Emperor, which is the Aries energy, mentally you're so strong that you keep pushing yourself forward. You don't allow yourself to dwindle. And that is followed by the card of the Empress. So I feel like Scorpios, you're definitely sitting on the heap of a gold mine here, something you don't see, and your ideas or something that you may give birth to ideologically or maybe creatively, that's going to that's kind of here to stay. I'm also seeing machine parts or machine work for some of you Scorpios. I don't know if you're involved in some kind of machine, small or big, but you could be talking about that. I'm also seeing something to do around flowers or bouquet or flowers. It could be a celebration that you may want to become a part of, or you could get an invitation about it. It could be a good news also. What else? You also get the card of Knight of Pentacles on top of the card of Five of Wands. So Five of Wands energy does not tell me that this is somebody or some people who disagree with you. Rather, I feel like a lot of people will begin to gradually see eye to eye with your ideas. They will also be um, agreeing to what you feel, what you think. And with Nine of Pentacles energy, this is some kind of gain or a walk towards a gainful approach that you're making here in this time frame. You could also be wanting to talk to a new person or somebody you know you've had on your mind with regards to work, job, or maybe working together. But you have a lot of potent ideas coming to you from the higher realms, and you may be sitting on some very powerful ideas at this time, Scorpios. So that's what I have for you for now. Moving on to the sign of Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the time frame 22nd April to 2nd of May 2021. And in this reading, I'm going to be covering each and every aspect of life as and how I receive it from the spirits and guides and angels. Let's go forward and see. In the meanwhile, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and also like the video, and do look at your sun, moon, and rising to get a more clearer picture. This is very strange, but I feel like one of the signs I've done before you has got the cards in exact order like this: card of the orphan, the yin, and message in a bottle. Can't seem to remember which sign that was, but I just shuffled the cards still. All right. From the tarot, we have the card of the star, life experience, and the card of the chariot. So there are already two major arcana cards here, and I feel like Sagittarians, you are feeling as if the happy times are a talk of the past, and it's not happening anymore. But you need to understand that with the card of the star appearing here, it's about to come. There are going to be some positive changes in your life, and some optimistic long term plans are also about to take place for you. I also feel like you're on the right path here. Your Sagittarians, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm not sure if you are, but I'm getting that you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I was about to say Scorpio in your reading. And yes, with the card of the yin, you're also becoming more intuitive. You're living more in your headspace here at this time. And with the card of life experience right after the card of the star, I feel like there is some big change you're already a part of, and a big revelation is about to happen for you. And you might feel very liberated. Some secret may be revealed, something you don't expect or you've been wanting to know, maybe made known to you right now. But with the card of life experience, I definitely feel like a powerful change is in place for you, and even a powerful revelation is in place for you. You could be looking at God more strongly. You could be becoming more spiritual. I'm not talking about any religion here, Sagittarians, but I feel like you could be receiving messages from higher realms or probably your departed loved ones. And some of you Sagittarians may even be hearing from your spirit guides and ascended masters and angels also soon. With the card of the chariot here, this could be the message that gets you going on an important task, or in a direction you knew you wanted to. This could give you a huge leap from where you are and where you should be going. So, in the 3D world, I feel like you may hear from a person who will give you an idea or an opportunity. Oh my god, you hear the bell. I feel like this is a confirmation from the spirit telling you about you hearing from the higher realms right now. But I feel like this is definitely them wanting you to know some things that will give you that kickstart in the work, business, or profession, or something else you've been wanting to move forward in. But this is what I have for you for now, Sagittarius. And please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me. And now moving on to the sign of Capricorn. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the phase of 22nd April to 2nd of May 2021. And in this reading, we're going to take messages from the Oracle and the Tarot together. Please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I go live on Instagram and Facebook to take your questions for free. If you would like to join me there, please follow the links in the description box below. And the timestamps are going to be in the comment section. Okay, Capricorns. Capricorns, I feel like you are living in a very creative world or in an imaginative world a lot here. Get the card of Nine of Earth, Nine of Air, and I feel like you're very much in tune with the higher realms at this time. You could be wanting, or you're getting messages from the other side or the higher side, and that being followed by the card of between worlds. Some you may be living in altered states or trance. Sometimes you may be feeling as if you were daydreaming, or you were experiencing various degrees of awareness, I would say. And Capricorns, I also feel like you kind of becoming more spiritual here. Not that you weren't already, but I feel like you're you are getting inspired to turn in more and more, more and more. And this is a very significant phase for you. With the card of Nine of Earth, I feel like Nine of Earth is a Nine of Pentacles energy. And I feel like you're going to be enjoying your life as well. You will be happy in your surrounding, or that small cocoon that you may want to create or you've already created around you. But you're going to be feeling very happy, safe, and joyful within that. You could be having a small mental celebration of your own. Card that's popped out is the card of Six of Water. Six of Water is the Six of Cups energy. I feel like you are also not able to sleep. Your Nine of Air is the Nine of Swords energy. You could be getting a lot of these messages so strongly or at all times that you may have trouble sleeping. Your mind is very active. Your third eye chakra is very active. So grounding may help you there. And I also feel like some exciting opportunity is coming your way with the Ace of Fire energy. This may be something you're very passionate about or you would love to go forward with, but this is coming your way and you may even sense it before it happens for you. There's also the card of Two of Water, between worlds, Six of Water, I'm sorry, and a relationship. Wow, Two of Water. I feel like somebody is definitely wanting to come back to you from the past, and this may be even for some of you Capricorns. I don't know. I was about to say Cancerians. I don't know if you are dealing with a Cancerian or you have a strong Cancer in your own chart. But I feel like you could be at a crossroads where you have either walked out of a relationship previously or may have been wanting to disconnect the ties from them emotionally and mentally. And they happen to turn around and come back to you. So there may even be a relationship on your mind right now from the past that's taking a lot of your time and attention. You're thinking about it very seriously right now, and there's even a lot of positivity between the two of you is what I am seeing. There's the card of the Fool, and this tells me that there are chances of starting something new, more loving, and like a more like a more giving, or a relationship that's more in tune with who you are now. So this may feel like a significant time where a relationship continues to grow closer, and there could be a resolution of issues if there were any from the past still on your mind. You could be getting resolution, and there could be new beginnings coming towards you. That's what I have for you for now, Capricorns. Please make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button for me. And now moving on to the sign of Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the period of 22nd April to 2nd May. And the card that's popped out for you is Fork in the Road. That's amazing. I feel like I need to take this card. I really love these cards from the Oracle. They kind of speak my heart. So Aquarius, the cards that I have for you are Fork in the Road, The Fates, and By the Book. Let me go forward and see more information for you. You get the card of Knight of Earth. Okay, the card that's popped out is the card of Release. And we're going to wait for one more card to pop out. One more pop up, please, for Aquarius. Aquarius, please. For Aquarius, please. Okay, we have two. So the cards that have come out are the card of the Dreamer and the card of Five of Air, which is the Five of Swords energy. There's another card in the deck that was turned up like this, so I think I'm going to need to take that. I feel like Aquarius, give me a moment. I feel like you are at a crossroads in life where you want to either continue to do something, add new to that, or completely go with something new. But some of you, Aquarius, may be looking at this reading to help you arrive at a decision. But the cards are telling you, the energies are telling you that it's time to actually get going on your path, on your journey. There is a guardian angel around you who's working very closely with you, but seems like you're not listening to the guidance or the intuition. The guidance may be coming to you from random people, or this could be coming to you from somebody you never expected the message could come to you from. With the card of fates and the card of release, I feel like something that was meant to happen in the past or recently has been done and away with. It's called a done and dusted situation, and I feel like the situation is actually coming to an end here. With the card of release, you're also much beyond. You've come far ahead from where you were in this situation, Aquarius. And this time is telling you, the cards are telling you it's time to move on. Whatever happened, you it had to happen. It was meant to happen so that you could learn from that and gain at the spiritual front, and that's exactly what is happening for you in this time here. With the card of by the book, I feel like um, I don't know why I felt like calling you Cancerians. You could be dealing with a cancer, or you could have a strong cancer on your own chart. But I feel like, I'm so sorry about the sounds in the background, guys. I feel like there is something you have been hanging on to tightly for too long, and you need to walk away from that, because there are two cards which are contradictory in energy here. One says by the book, one is the card of the dreamer, which is take a leap of faith. So I feel like whatever this is, you've been following like a good student, or you've been going by the rules. Don't go by the rules, take a leap of faith. And I feel like um, Scorpio got this too. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You may have a strong Scorpio in your chart, but they got the two cards in the exact same position. And yeah, so the energy here is still that says that don't go by the book and take a leap of faith. Whatever this is, it is new, something that's um, not known to the masses, or not doesn't you even you may not know how this is going to fare, but you're being said and told that take a leap of faith. Now you need to do that. With the ace of water and the five of air energy, ace of water is the ace of cups, and the five of air is the five of swords energy. I feel like when it comes to a relationship may be coming back in your life, or it could be resurging, or you could be falling in love with somebody. You could be falling in love with someone all over again. But that may not be the right decision for you at this point in time, because when there's a five of air energy, five of swords energy, you've got to learn from this relationship, or this whatever this person brought to you on their plate. Got to learn from that and move on. For some of you, Aquarius, I'm even looking at relocation, movement, travel, or maybe even something to do with a new house. Pay a mortgage on a house, worried about a mortgage on a house, or buy a new house, or make that advance. It could be anything, but I feel like your intuition and your spiritual growth are going up, and that's what I have for you for now, Aquarius. Moving on to the sign of Pisces. Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for the period 22nd of April to 2nd of May. And in this reading, I'm going to be looking at all the messages that want to come to you for from the spirit and from the tarot. Pardon me about the sounds in the background. I kind of feel like everybody's decided to be out and about on the road just now. All right, so Pisces, what messages do we have for Pisces? Wow, we have one card already. By the book. A lot of the signs I've been getting by the book. Just before you, Aquarius got this, and before Aquarius, Scorpios got this. You could be dealing with any of these signs too, or you could have a strong presence of these signs in your own chart. But you could be now looking to move away from the old tactics and patterns, or the old techniques you've been following. And there's a lot of peace about to step into your life with something completing here. Give me one more card for Pisces. Orphaned. All right. All right, Pisces. Let me get you some messages from the tarot as well. So there's the card of the Sun. There's the card of Six of Water. And I feel like I need to take this one. So there you are. There's the card of the Chariot. Let me see what messages are coming forward for you. I feel like Pisces, you're definitely not looking to do anything you've done previously in the past. And I feel like some of you Pisces could be hearing from your relatives or maybe wanting to connect with them. You may have some work with them or around them. They could be coming back to help you. But there is something that's definitely entailing a happy outcome for you, and there are new ideas. So you're definitely not going by the old ideas or old patterns, and you're doing something new, or you've done something new in the recent past, and that's about to bring you or lead you to a lot of success. So you're being asked, with the card of the Sun appearing here, you're being asked to be more confident about yourself and whatever this is you've begun to work on. With the card of Serendipity, the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're feeling a lot of emotional strength and power within you. You're also being guided and receiving a lot of energy from the spiritual realms right now. You could be very strongly focused on your spiritual growth as well, or gaining from your spiritual growth and applying to the materialistic side of life. I also feel like with the Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups energy, I feel like there could be some memories surfacing within you from the past, or you could be thinking about a past person or somebody you spent some time with, and they could be playing on your mind a lot. But yes, you are definitely daydreaming or drifting off into the dream world often here. You also get the card of Orphaned. So I feel like you are letting go of some people from the past, some ideas, situations from the past, which were keeping you tied or which you were not so sure about hanging on to. And with the Queen of Cups energy and appearing on top of the card of the Chariot along with the Orphan, I feel like you may be listening to other people and their ideas, but you're going to work on something on your own. The card of the Sun very much here tells me that you have some strong ideas of your own. Sometimes there may be confusion, but again, you're getting a lot of clarity from the spirit side, and you may be working on those ideas. So it's like even if a lot of people are coming around you to chip in and help you with their ideas, you could listen to them. You may want to listen to them, but you will be working on something that's a part of your own head and your own creativity. There's a strong Cancer showing up here with the card of the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. There are also other water signs: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you may be dealing with these, or you could have some trips around water in your mind. You may be wanting to travel on water, is also what I'm hearing. And some of you are even thinking about a cruise, boat, ship, or simply fishing. So Pisces, if this resonates, do hit the like button and do comment and let me know which one of the water um, bodies or entertainment sources or creative sources related to water you're thinking of. I also feel like I'm seeing a lot of books in your hands. You may be wanting to go back to read a book, or you may be wanting to finish a book you've picked up in the past yet not completed. Or you could be reading some kind of material you could be interested in reading at this time. You're also moving on and away from the energy of a past situation, but yes, this is you leaving behind your old skin, Pisces. This is not happening at one go though. This is going to happen phase wise, but you're ready to take on the first step, and you're moving in a new direction is what I feel. Do join me for the energy of the coming week, and that is going to be a collective reading. Let's see what are the messages I'm getting for the collective. Hello, everybody. Now, this is an energy update for the time ahead to come or the week ahead. So, this is to give you a heads up about the time or energy you're stepping into so you can prepare yourself well and make use of the time that you are going to become a part of. The card that I have for you is the card of Unfinished Symphony. Actually, it appeared in reverse, so I'm going to let it be like that. So this is from the oracle. Wait for me to draw some more messages and then we get going. All that glitters. All right. And let's see what other messages are coming towards you. You get the card of serendipity. All right. So, from the spirit, the card of unfinished symphony appeared in reverse, and this tells me that your past is not completely something. I'm sorry, you are getting over rapidly something from the past, which because in the collective energy of the last week, or in fact the week that I've just read for you, you got the unfinished symphony upright. So there was something that was not complete, but here it may seem to come to a completion. The cards that I have popped out are card of page of air, card of nine of air, and the card of nine of earth. So I feel like you're definitely stepping into a more abundant time, everybody here, and you're becoming more logical here. You're becoming more practical here. There could be slight delays or change to plans, but you may want to make that alterations and then go forward with that. I feel like there could be some things that you weren't expecting in the past with regards to a job, money, work situation, but that suddenly hit, or that's causing a lot of sleepless nights to you. But you're also going to be at peace knowing and feeling that that isn't the only source of income or aspect of life that you need to focus on, but there's going to be a sense of calmness too. So you are learning to balance yourself in many different ways, is what I feel. With the card of justice appearing right after the card of serendipity, I feel like you could be trying to balance. You could be trying to balance two different aspects of life. Like even before the card of justice appeared, I said like you could be expecting some difficulties around your work, and or you may have to make some sudden changes in plans. But at the same time, you're going to feel very calm and okay with that. With the card of nine of earth, which is the nine of pentacles energy, you may want to spend in on life's small little luxuries, and you may want to be just by yourself. But nine of earth tells me that you may want to create a more abundant time. There is the card of page of earth that just popped out, and you may want to take this time off from around from the people around you or everything around you, and may want to work on yourself with the page of earth energy. But whatever this is you're working on is going to lead you to a better financial outcome or a better financial opportunity in the coming times. So this is what I have for all of you as this collective reading, and this is a heads up for the coming week. And I'm going to be back with the weekly reading for each of the 12 zodiac signs. So make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye. This is Kavya Jaiswal, psychic medium, and I love each one of you from the bottom of my heart. See you soon.